guys had a great weekend here in Southern California. It was the first official weekend of summer, and as we forecasted last week, it started off just a little bit cooler. Wasn't as hot, but take a look this morning. I'm going to open up the window of the weather sphere to take a look outside because low clouds and fog are back, and you can see it here with our next weather sky cam in the background. That is our LAX camera, but I want to show you what's happening. I'm going to take you to look at the ground this morning, and this is our wind map. So you can see the winds are light to calm, but I want to point out what's happening and show you the wind direction right along the coast. You can see how it kind of looks like it's going to a circular fashion, pushing in from Long Beach up toward Malibu. That's that circular eddy. So the circular eddy is what's kicking in a little bit more of the low clouds and fog this morning. So this is why we are once again waking up to clouds, not just along the coast, but a lot of the clouds have also pushed a little bit more inland. So it is a bit patchy depending on where you live. I'm going to take you up toward LA and also Ventura County, where we are looking at the clouds pushing in from areas like Manhattan Beach and Santa Monica into our downtown LA areas. So we are waking up to gray skies. Some of the clouds have made their way into Woodland Hills, not quite as thick as what we've seen in the past. We're talking about partly cloudy skies, and then we're definitely looking at much clearer conditions as you head towards Santa Clarita and Simi Valley. Now let's walk over to Orange County and also the Inland Empire, where we're also looking at some patchy low clouds and fog this morning for Anaheim. We have a few clouds over Yorba Belinda, but really pretty clear. A lot of the clouds have banked up against our Santa Ana Mountains, and so that is why we're looking at cloud-free conditions, especially for the Inland Empire. Now this is what happens once we head into the afternoon, because we're waking up to a little bit more of that June gloom. Our temperatures are also going to sit just a little bit cooler this afternoon because of that sea breeze. So we have temperatures, we're expecting in the low 80s for Ontario. We also have some low 80s for the Lake Elsinore area, 77 for Yorba Belinda, still really comfortable, really nice. And then we have those mid 70s for Anaheim. And then you can see as I take you toward the coast, our temperatures are going to be pretty much in the upper 60s, low 70s, depending on where you live. 71 for Long Beach. We'll have those upper 60s for Huntington Beach, and then we're also looking at some really comfortable conditions for areas like downtown LA in the mid 70s. All right, so I'm going to clear away the map for you and then show you what we can expect as we head into the first official full week of summer. So we're just going to ease into some of this heat. Just like what we forecasted last week, we talked about how the first few days of summer weren't going to be quite as hot. So today, another slightly cooler day. Temperatures inland about 8 to 12 degrees below average. We're tracking a system that's moving through California right now, so moving into our region, and this is what's contributing to that cool down. And then if you're waiting for that summer heat, we should start to feel those temperatures go up by the time we head into the middle end of the week. Right now, let me help you map out the first Monday of summer, where we are waking up to a little bit more of the low clouds and fog, as I mentioned. By the lunch hour, most inland communities are clearing, lots of sunshine, and then we have a little bit more of the clouds lingering for areas like Long Beach down into San Clemente by the time we head into the lunch hour. But you'll notice by the afternoon, a lot of the clouds near the coast gradually start to clear, maybe a few clouds hanging around near the beaches, and then we're looking at that marine layer moving back in as we head into the overnight hours. That low pressure system that started off the first few days of summer is still lingering with us. It's going to stick around through tomorrow, and then we're going to slowly ease into the heat, which is great. And that's the way we like it here in Southern California, so we can acclimate. By the time we head into the middle of the week, high pressure really builds in, strengthening, and this is what's going to bring us a little bit more of those above average conditions and bring back the heat that we like so much here in Southern California, especially for summer. So enjoy the nice, comfortable mid 70s for LA and Orange County, and then we're looking at those 80s starting to appear as we head into Thursday of this week, lingering with us through the end of this upcoming weekend. A little hotter for the valleys, low 80s today and tomorrow, and then we start to see those low 90s appear by midweek, and then pretty much holding steady through the end of the weekend, and then a little bit warmer for the Inland Empire, mid 80s today and tomorrow, low 90s by Wednesday, and then by the end of the weekend, temperatures topping out a little bit closer to triple digits. So not bad. We're at least easing into all this heat, guys. Back to you.